housing building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starting kit. Plenty things got in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped them, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I wasn't accurate, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that couldn't be attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no break if you got time to waste it with me.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you if it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate hump. Niggas gotta move on my release day, Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips.
You can't even sit in peace. Cause all of these niggas be on you. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with
things kind of light, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games. Can shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon? Swear I'm more Purple Rain Prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it. The pessimist gold medalist flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down. The way she with Poppy, man, you would think she's a veteran on remembrance. Cleaning lady, sweep the room daily for all the evidence of everything I ever did. Do they have a pool there? Do they have a gym there? You used to do skincare, but now you do swimwear. Your ex-roommate got a condo that's downtown, but she got no furniture in her crib. I've been there. Checkmate, even though you hate that I even check her, I still get an E for effort. Only time I play the back and forth is a Leah record. If I let you talk first and nobody is speaking second. Fluent in passive aggression, that's why you acting dismissive. Hearing me out for once will require you actually listen. Damn. The boy is back, I never turn my back. I just slapped him, so now all that they see is my back. Say that damn Maybach bands with me in the back. When I wasn't accurate, I still couldn't clean on my act. Whenever I tell the truth, you feel like you being attacked. And that come with being attached, so how about we leave it at that?
If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. You can have all the space, all that you need. There's no way. Just take our time to waste everything.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush. Say my day's the number, but I keep waking up. Know you see my text, baby, please say something. Wine by the glass, man, a cheapskate, huh? Niggas gotta move on my release day, huh? Bitch, this is fame, not clout. I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth. Baby got an ego twice the size of the crib. I can never tell a shit, it is what it is. Said what I had to and did what I did. Never turn my back on every G, God forbid. Virgil got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips. Giving you my number, but don't hit me on no dumb shit. Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping, was okay, so what? Someone hit the block up, I tell you it was us. Man, a house in Rosewood, this shit too plush.
Thank you for that, Throne 2010. Yo, this your boy Papa Pimp, man. We got a good one tonight on the live show. And we're talking about, should women take care of men financially? Can a woman cheat on her man if she makes more money? So the question is to the topic, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people talk about this on YouTube, Facebook, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Gabrielle Union even came out and said that her father told her, if you make more money, you should be able to cheat. So Gabrielle Union cheated on her first husband, and she felt like just because she made the most money, she could cheat. Now, he was an NFL player, you know what I'm saying? He wanted success for as her. She was doing all those movies. She was making more money. She even tried to say, like, you know, she felt bad about the situation, but she felt because she made more money, I had the right to cheat. I had the right to step out. But at the end of the day, I felt like with like Gabrielle Union, I felt like that's just who you are. I think you will step out no matter what. But you got to question her character. You got to question a woman's character too. Like in a relationship, if a woman make more than a man and you feel that you're going to cheat, that means you're taking the role of a man. That means you're acting like a man. So what would you call that type of woman? Promiscuous, maybe even whore, a thought, whatever you want to call it. You're telling me that if the man doesn't make more money than you, you don't feel you have to submit to him. Why don't you go find a man that does make more money than you? Why you got to turn into a thought? Why you got to go out here and have sex with other men? That's my thing is, if you're a real woman and you feel like you're not out here messing with different men and you got more class than that, if your man is not making enough money and you're not respecting that he is making less money than you, why don't you just go find somebody else, in my opinion? And somebody like Gabrielle Union probably cheating on Dwayne Wade. Like Dwayne Wade made more money. He is the breadwinner of the family. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, they living in an open relationship. You know, they got some wild shit going on. And there's other women I've heard say they feel like, I make the most money, I run the relationship. And my thing is, how do men feel about that? Like Kevin Samuels said, a lot of women with money that are very successful are going to be alone. Because don't no man really want to be with a woman because he don't want to bow to her. Imagine being with a woman that makes more money than you, and then she's trying to tell you what to do. She's trying to dominate you. I can see if you with a woman that makes more money than you and you still control the situation. And some men out here that do control that situation. Maybe it's not on a big level of millions of dollars. You know, there's levels to this shit. Everybody not successful making big money. You got people that have regular jobs. You got men coming out of prison, jail, who ain't got shit going. You even got drug dealers on a petty level that live with women that work. They ain't really bringing nothing to the table, or they keeping all their money. They pimping them women. And people don't think it's like that, though. I know plenty of dudes who sitting around here living off women, living off what they bring to the table. She making the money. She ain't making no goddamn $100,000 a year, $500,000 a year, but she working a regular job. She paying all the bills, but that dude's still pimping the relationship. Now, when you got women with higher class or more money, and it ain't got to be class, it's more money. But she making $500,000 a year, she ain't going to tolerate no dude who make less money than her. We know that. And if you do be able to pimp that woman, because like with money becomes power, and power gives people the right to think that, oh man, I ain't gonna take no shit from nobody. Somebody like Gabrielle Union seemed like she'll be hard, but I've heard people say stuff like, you know what I'm saying, that's promiscuous behavior, that's whorish behavior, that's thotty behavior. Because your mindset is, if my man don't make more money, I'm gonna cheat. So that means that your man got to make more money. So that means if he making all the money, I'll submit and bow to him. But then if he ain't making all the money, so that means let's take a guy that's making $300,000 a year. He's supporting his family. He's supporting this woman. And then she got the mindset that if I end up making more money, I'm going to cheat. So as soon as his position drop and he loses his damn job, this whore is going to go out and cheat on him. What kind of real woman would do some shit like that? She can't be a real woman if she has that type of mindset. Because how you gonna call her a real woman? She already had the mindset that I'm gonna fucking cheat. I'm just waiting for this motherfucker to lose his position. And there's women out here that believe as soon as the man loses his position, I'm gonna goddamn take over. I'm gonna be the most powerful person in the relationship, and I'm gonna cheat. It's some women who think about the situation like this. I'm not even trying to be second fiddle to this man in the first place. I'm with him because he got money. I'm with him to use him. And they're waiting for you to fall, because if you fall, they're gonna find another dick to jump on, and they're gonna find somebody else to fuck with. There's women out here that's at these basketball games, football games, boxing, golf, anything that pays a lot of money. They're in the audience looking and waiting and trying to prey on motherfucking superstar athletes. And they don't got shit but looks. And these stupid motherfuckers with money don't understand these are whores, and you should just be having sex with a condom and going about your fucking business. But it looks good to have this bad chick on your arm, even though she a fucking whore. Bitch and fuck half the goddamn NFL team, basketball team. You still wife up. Now you give her the advantage to be on your arm just because she look fucking good. And the whole time she don't like you, she like your money. I've seen motherfuckers that wife up chicks that were motherfucking porn stars. You know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, you got this woman who making all this money, won't take a broke motherfucker. She don't want no broke dude. She don't want a dude making less to her. But at the end of the day, dudes with money, as long as the bitch look good, they will take her and rise her to the top. Give her the opportunity to live a lifestyle that a lot of women will not get to live just because she look good. I don't care how good you look. If this woman making $500,000 a year, she ain't trying to fuck with you. She can be making fucking $35 an hour. She might not want to fuck with you. And then at the end of the day, we give women a pass and let them be able to do what they fucking want to do. So at the end of the day, do women deserve to have the right to cheat on that man just because they make more money? At the end of the day, should a woman be the head of the household just because she make more money? It's gonna be some men out here who don't agree with that shit, and they're not gonna be cool with that woman trying to be the head of the household. So that's what the conflict is with women that make more money. That's why women, black women, and probably other women too, women that make more money tend to be single. They tend to not have a man. They tend to not get married. They tend to be single mothers. I talked to a chick one time supposedly she was making over $100,000 a year. The bitch was goddamn single. Single mother. It's good, man. What's up, Prime?
Yo, I'm trying to figure this shit out.
Trying to figure what out?
Damn.
What's your thoughts on these women out here making all this money? They say they can cheat. They're like Gabrielle Union says she can cheat and shit.
Hey man, she can get away with it. Hey.
So do you think that's her mindset coming into relationships? Like, man, I'm gonna cheat if he goddamn get caught slipping. So that means that if Dwayne Wade lost his job and started making less money, she'll cheat on him, right?
Yeah. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you, she ain't got that leverage no more, man. Hey, she getting kind of old.
True. She don't got that leverage no more. But then look at Michael Jordan's son out there, wife and goddamn Scottie Pippen ex bitch up.
Simple to you.
That nigga the fucking sell that nigga. Michael Jordan should be talking shit to that motherfucker, boy. And who making? I mean, she got more money than him though. I don't know if Michael Jordan's son got no money like that. I mean, you know, he got his dad rich. Is it right for men to get cheat? Is it right for men get to cheat on women when they are the head of the household? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's all your opinion, though. I ain't saying it's right for men to cheat on women, but we know men cheat. So let me ask you a question. Is it okay if the woman cheat on the man in the relationship? If you're saying it's not right for a man to cheat because he's the head of the household, what makes it right the woman to do it? I mean, so nobody be fucking cheat. Yeah, I know you meant cheat, but I'm just saying though, if it ain't right for the man to cheat on the woman and he's the head of the household, what makes it okay if the goddamn woman do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day though, we know men are gonna cheat. I feel like men at the end of the day are different from women. Women don't get judged the same. We know men gonna cheat. Yeah, you said no one should cheat though. But we know in history, Martin Luther King cheated. All these powerful men cheated because men are different than women. I mean, you don't want to take it like you want to take it. Men and women are not equal. So it's a different situation. So we know men are going to cheat. It does not look good for a woman to cheat. A woman is supposed to be the one who does not cheat. We know women cheat too. If a woman is okay, let's say a woman cheating on the low. Okay, we know she cheating on the low. Don't nobody really know. But somebody like Gabrielle Union is openly cheating and saying that she pretty much, her father taught her to be a motherfucking man. Talking about if you make the most money, you better goddamn fuck somebody else. Her father fucked her up because it's not no ladylike shit. So that made me question Dwayne Wade's manhood. Is Dwayne Wade a real man? Is Dwayne Wade considered a real man? Because at the end of the day, you got with a woman who is just as masculine as you. And this woman is got taught by her father. You better be making more money, motherfucker. I'm gonna go out here and suck somebody else's dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I want to be with a woman who's been taught by a man? A man supposed to be teaching a woman, and the mother should be teaching the woman to be feminine, be a woman, be feminine in her own shit. Why would a man be teaching a woman, yo, this dude goddamn ain't making enough money, go fuck somebody else? I mean, what kind of father teaches us daughter that? Maybe she took the words he was saying the wrong way, but he clearly told her, and she said in several videos on a podcast, that her father taught her, if you make the most money, you can go out here and fucking cheat. I mean, I'm just thinking this kind of wild that women feel like they can cheat on a man just because he's making less money. People lose their jobs though. You know what I'm saying? So,
I think there's some shit she wanted to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? Regardless.
Right. And that goes back to imagine how many simps wife up women and make women their girlfriend. They never don't like them. They don't even like these motherfuckers. And they waiting for that goddamn fall so she can goddamn be the head of the household or she can find another nigga with money. I mean, I'm just saying though. So the dude was in the NFL, she was cheating on. He wasn't no
hey, look, you gotta look at like this. The majority of black women that have kids are the head of the household. Anyway.
Right.
So I mean, shit, it really don't even matter whether the
But most of them women who the head of the household be broke motherfucking bitch living off the system.
Well, I mean, even the ones that got a job, they head of the household, you know.
So let me ask you a question. When you get in a relationship with them type of women, they feel like they run shit, right?
Some of them will. Some of them will, you know, compromise. Some of them just be like, hey, I ain't buying one down to no motherfucking nigga.
So you saying that pretty much getting with a woman who already had a hospital gonna be a conflict for that man unless he got to be really strong to go in there and dominate her. So pretty much it's like, man, you ain't getting nowhere with no shit like that.
Nah.
So you saying those women tend to be single?
Some of them might have a man. I mean, they might be fucking, but they ain't got no damn real relationship.
What about wedding ring? Would somebody marry those type of women?
Nah.
Okay, so unless he's a simp. Yeah. Unless he's willing to go down this bitch.
There's a lot of simps out there too, so.
Is Dwayne Wade a simp?
Hey, Dwayne Wade he might be beyond a simp. He might be a G-boy. From what I hear.
Dwayne Wade got them let his wife do what she wants to. I mean, you know when Jimmy Butler was trying to holler at her. And you remember that shit?
Oh yeah, well he made a few comments, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta watch this shit. They was
but the shit type of shit she did some shit. Was she did a topless pic or something?
Right. But they still cool, him and Wade cool and shit. Yeah. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? So
ain't no telling what kind of wild shit they don't Wade her into.
Yeah, so you saying she don't got no respect
her
for
Wade.
Probably.
So what?
Got no respect for Wade anyway.
I mean she probably respect him, but at the same time, ain't no tell. Like I said, they got a Wade got a fucked up daughter / son. It's shit crazy.
Let me ask you a question: If you gave the average woman the opportunity to make $500,000 a year, would she get a regular dude, or would she got them think he got to make more money than her? The average woman had the opportunity.
The average woman is gonna be like. The average woman ain't gonna be like Rihanna. You know, Rihanna is supposed to be like a billionaire,
right?
But old boy, he ain't no millionaire. I mean, he worth a couple mil, but he's not a billionaire. So
no. The question is like, if you gave the average woman an opportunity to make $500,000 or more, would she think like goddamn Gabrielle Union, or would she go get her a regular man?
I mean, it just depends on the woman.
Okay, so you think that? Do you think more women would goddamn act like Gabrielle Union, or most of them would be like, man, it don't even matter? Because that's a lot
Shit,
of
if you
power.
making a certain amount of money, you gonna have to compromise at some point, or just be by yourself, or be alone.
Right. So you saying it's not in the woman's favor to make that type of money? It's just like she ain't gonna find nobody probably.
I'm saying she gonna have to compromise. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
She 9 times out of 10, she either got to compromise or be alone.
right. So that means it don't benefit them to make that much motherfucking money. Then really, I mean, and that's
Not in terms of relationship, but you know, in
right.
terms of life, yeah. But
So in life they good, in relationship they gonna be lonely as hell, or they gonna be just a fuck for somebody and shit like that. So I mean, you know, that's crazy though, because like, okay, so are you sure all men cheat? I think there may be some men out here who value monogamy. Now, all men don't cheat though. Now, all men don't cheat.
I'm gonna
But
say the ones that can do.
yeah, the ones that can do. I mean, you got some men out here that don't want to cheat though, and that's cool. I'm not knocking on men. I'm not saying men should cheat, but I think more men it's like in their nature to do it because we don't get judged the same. Though. I'm not saying like men should go out here and cheat, but you know men are gonna cheat. More likely, more men are gonna be out here and be promiscuous. Like women is different. It don't look good. Like Gabrielle Union come off as a whore. I mean, I don't know how Gabrielle Union gonna come off as a lady and she talk like she talk. She act like
taking that boy to X-rated gay shit as a child.
right. And that's beyond the goddamn her thinking she the boss of the house. You taking the goddamn boy, fucking him up like that's just the type of shit they into. And maybe that's a celebrity lifestyle. So you know, I mean, let's be honest though. If a lot of people had access to $500,000 and more, you would be surprised that some of the people we hang with might start doing some wild shit. Once people start getting money, they feel like they're invincible. Some people. You best believe if you get a lot of people you know $1 million, you'd be surprised with the type of shit they'll get into. You'd be surprised what they might do. So you got people like Gabrielle, you're making all this damn money. She probably thinks she's invincible. She probably thinks she can do what the fuck she want to do. But everybody don't let money rule their life though. But look at them Westbrook wearing a dress and shit like that. Motherfucker get their money and start goddamn saying, man, fuck it. I do what the fuck I want to. I'm invincible. You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, getting back to the topic, I feel like that a lot of women, if they had that type of money, it'll be hard to be in a relationship with a woman making that type of money, especially because her mindset gonna change. And then some of these women gonna be like, man, shit, they gonna think they better than you. And then they gonna be like, shit, why the fuck gonna be with this broke ass motherfucker? He ain't making no money.
Yeah.
And then she paying all the bills. Because it depends on the lifestyle you want to live too. If this bitch making $1 million, she probably be living a different type of lifestyle. You could be making $150,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
But like I said, you got the women who willing to compromise, like Rihanna. You got Nicki Minaj. Their man ain't making as much money as they are.
So you say they dominate, the man lead the relationship.
They might. They might. Yeah, they might.
Do they or they might?
I don't know. Okay.
I'm gonna put like this. In my opinion, I feel like any man that get with somebody like Rihanna, a billionaire. How much can you tell that bitch what to do? I mean, you might can run the relationship, but anytime this bitch not only is a billionaire, she is a fucking celebrity. It's a different level get with a bitch like that. You just know that anytime.
Yeah, but shit, her man a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like this. There's other women who would like to take her place though. You know what I'm saying? Because a man, like, these chicks wanna get with a man. So
true. Let's say you an average nigga making goddamn $20 an hour and you get with a bitch like Rihanna. How this gonna flow?
I mean, first of all, you know, it ain't gonna happen.
True. But let's say it did happen though.
Yeah.
That man control that relationship. If she choose you, you must be goddamn standing up. That bitch take you from $20 an hour and goddamn make you be on her side. I mean, you gotta have some type of power, right?
You got some type of appeal. I don't know if you got no power.
Okay, appeal. But do you have the opportunity to get some power in that situation? If I feel like, okay, I'm gonna speak for myself. Let's say a motherfucker like Rihanna decided she want to fuck with me. Okay, she got an appeal for me. I'm thinking that's a big opportunity to me to take advantage of some shit. I'm gonna be thinking in my head like this ain't gonna work out forever because this bitch got too much money. I'm gonna have to take advantage of the situation.
Yeah,
And
but you
here's
shouldn't
what it
even be
is.
going into this situation thinking like that, though.
Yeah, but you gotta be realistic though. This bitch chose you. Okay, man.
Yeah,
and
that's what
like
I'm saying. It ain't no guarantee that then she gonna be like that.
true. Okay, I just feel okay. Let's say we really like each other. I'm gonna fill out the situation, but you know you're gonna be in the back of your head a little bit thinking like, it really gonna
But
work.
ain't it an insecurity though on a dude's part?
It might be insecurity. So you saying you were going to the situation? If Rihanna chose you to date you, you would go into it like this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna play it how to go. You know what I'm saying? If the shit fall off, then it fall off.
But you ain't gonna be on the side. Not saying you're gonna be taking her money, but you're gonna be damn setting up businesses. I'm dating this bitch. I'm gonna be goddamn getting right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That don't mean I don't trust her. Don't mean I don't think it's gonna work out. I ain't gonna be no goddamn fool.
You say you gonna be doing all that, but so you assuming that she be breaking y'all some bread, right?
Yeah. She ain't gotta break no bread. I'm gonna be taking like bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like invest in me in something, like invest in me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can get the money back. You invest in my shit, you got the name.
Yeah, okay.
I can get the money back. At the end of the day, she gonna invest in me. And then the money she invested in me, once I get big, because I'm using her name, I'm gonna get the money back to her. Yeah. I'm not saying you shouldn't, like I agree with you. You shouldn't be thinking like that, but you gotta be realistic though. It's not like I'm trying to use her or anything. And my mindset might be different. I'll be shocked as hell if Rihanna try to holler.
Because the dude who married Nicki Minaj, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he probably didn't go into the situation, into the marriage, whatever.
No, but he was a celebrity too, right?
Nah, he wasn't a celebrity.
I mean, it's gonna be hard. Like the average dude get lucky and get a goddamn bitch like that. I mean, and I don't even want to say lucky. Like Rihanna look good. Is she really, other than money? If you take money away, is Rihanna really all that?
Nah.
I mean, I'm saying the money changed the game up though with women like that. Like,
yeah. Well, I'm saying like dudes don't look at her as the same way as you know what I'm saying? Like people used like, I don't want to get with Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? But like it ain't at the end of the day, she ain't all that. Like, damn, you know, like you can go out, I can go outside and see a chick look like better than Rihanna.
And I'm not saying she cute, though. I'm just saying at the end of the day, though, other than money make you look at the situation different. Like, oh man, this bitch on another level. I mean, it is what it is. Though. Like Rihanna ain't ugly or nothing. It's just money and shit. I'm just saying though, if you took the money away and just took Rihanna and her credentials and the shit she ain't done, you might look at like think about Kim Kardashian. Without the money, some people might think she a fucking whore.
Yeah, like Kim, like it all depends with the dude. Like me personally, I don't want nobody like Kim Kardashian because she got all that fake shit, man. She don't turn me on.
Take the money away and keep the chick the way she look and the reputation. That goddamn reputation to kill a bitch if she ain't got no money. Only reason these bitches' reputation don't stand out because they got their money. Like Amber Rose got a damn horrible reputation, but her money goddamn speak loud. Her reputation speak loud. I mean, you know, bitches out here right now with similar reputations as them broke is not gonna get no respect. But you gotta respect. Like niggas will wife up an Amber Rose just she got money. It don't matter how many.
Hey, let's see. Well, I don't know about that. Cause look, she was dating dudes like when Kanye got with her, she wasn't doing it like that.
Oh, okay. So you
see what I'm saying? Like Kanye West dated down.
Oh, okay, yeah, I agree. Oh, and Kanye, you're right. Kanye did date down. He didn't date up though. He dated down, fuck with it. But don't a lot of men with money date down because the bitch look good?
Yep.
So
hey, she might not be bringing shit to the table. Ain't what kind of talent Amber Rose got?
So do you think men need to stop dating down?
Yeah.
But is it gonna ever stop? As long as that bitch bad though, they don't give a fuck with that bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like these motherfuckers be thinking with the dick and shit. Like they instead of thinking like what she actually bringing to the table, like you know.
That means that men will save a bitch life by giving her the opportunity to be the rich nigga. But when these bitches get rich, they ain't saving no goddamn broke niggas. These rich bitches they saving.
Some of them like this shit rare.
Yeah, some big fat overweight motherfucker, and then sometimes she don't want to goddamn save you.
Well, not necessarily. She ain't necessarily gotta be overweight. You know what I'm saying?
Because bad bitch with making millions ain't trying to save no broke nigga.
Look at Angela. Look at Angela Simmons, who she was fucking with. She was fucking with a drug dealer who got fell off. You know what I'm saying?
But it don't happen rare. It ain't rare. It's more likely.
That's what I'm saying. But it do happen.
It do happen. So you got to goddamn wish upon a star for that shit to happen. It's more likely a rich nigga. Like you can take a bunch of, I can take a bunch of niggas I grew up around. They can become millionaires. Them bitches gonna save some hoes. Them niggas, somebody gonna save a hoe, bro. They gonna save.
Cause you know what I'm saying. I don't watch it often, but sometimes I check out basketball wise, whatever. And I'm like, damn, a lot of these chicks ain't even got no talent. You know what I'm saying? Like they just no talent, no education, no smarts, nothing.
Education, that's bad. Bitch retarded. I remember the chick I was trying to holler at the A&T said something about the child learn from the mother. So if your bitch ain't got no education, damn. You want your child learn from a dumb bitch? I'm gonna play this video by 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? He gonna say what he say about the shit though. What do you think about it?
And Sly, like, cause this is really what we talking about. This is hoe shit, man. Mm-hmm. This is like the mentality of someone who's a hoe, because she's saying if you got a bigger bag, then I'll listen.
Right.
I'll stay home. But if their bag ain't right, I'm out. That's hoe talk, man. You know?
Does that be the clickbait? 50 Cent calls everything.
Yeah, you're the hoe.
All righty, 52 cents.
You set this up, bitch.
Right, no, you went there.
You agree with 50?
Yeah, I agree with that.
She's saying pretty much that I'm gonna bound the niggas who got a bag and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and maybe 50, he gonna talk his shit regardless. But I do agree with 50 though, because at the end of the day, pretty much he's saying a lot of women that feel like dudes that make less money, I'm gonna cheat. They want a nigga with some money, so they gold diggers.
Yeah, and I think a lot of women, some of them, they not really so much want to cheat, but they still put themselves above the guy. You know what I'm saying? On a pedestal above the guy, even if they don't cheat.
Right. So you saying pretty much if you get involved with a bitch making more money, you just gonna just pound and go on with your business.
Not necessarily, man, because if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. But a lot of times it ain't gonna work.
Right.
But you can pull it off though.
But then that's why you got these niggas going overseas and shit, because they want these broke ass poor bitches so they can goddamn dominate them and shit. They don't want no bitches like that. Like, well, that's why a lot of men want to go overseas, because they want to be the alpha male kings. You know what I'm saying? Because you going overseas, how many bitches overseas gonna be making goddamn a lot of money that you gonna goddamn have to balance?
I seen one dude other day, right? He was a passport dude. I think when he first went over there, he was buying ass or something. but then he was like, he ran across some chick, man. She was like I forgot what she did, but she had a good career or whatever,
Yeah. Some of them work in Africa. They do go to school and go be. I mean, you going to school?
Yeah, no, this was in Brazil.
Okay, she already had a career, or she was going?
No, my bad, Dominican Republic. Yeah,
so she already had her career.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so she got money.
Yeah, she doing good for herself.
I'm gonna speak personally. Like, I'm not saying I couldn't get a win more money though. But like that time I was talking to that chick, she would make $150,000 a year, single mother with multiple kids, multiple baby daddies. The bitch tried to act like she couldn't go to the park. Like, why would I tolerate you? I don't give a fuck how much money you making, bitch. You can't even go to the fucking park. Talking about she got allergies. I'm like,
hey.
The bitch won't bad. I'm not even saying she gotta be bad. She was
but to the Allegra or Zyrtec or something.
She ain't had no goddamn. She had weight on and shit. Like, you ain't even the best looking bitch acting like that. I don't give a fuck how much money you got, but you gonna stay being a fuck. Probably gonna end up having another baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey. Well, let me ask you this though.
Right.
Did you drop your standards though in that incident? Instance?
In the situation, she gave me eye contact, so I was
just like, but I'm saying, did you drop your standards a little bit then?
Yeah, well, I did.
You said she got kids, and then you said, she got a little weight on.
I'm gonna tell you,
so you dropped your standards.
I did drop my standards. I'm gonna tell you what happened though. When she gave me eye contact, she looked like she was kind of thick. When I got over there, she wanted all that. I was like, man, might as well get this goddamn footage and shit.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I did drop my standards. I did. Yeah. But at the end of the day, though, she was.
Hey, I'll be right back, man.
Yeah. She was worse than I thought she was and shit like that. But I mean, just to go back to the main topic of the whole show, though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of women with money feel they have the upper hand. They feel they can cheat. They feel that, and not saying every woman, it's percentage. It's some women out here like Rihanna or Nicki Minaj, who will let the man be in control. You know what I'm saying? A man wants to be a man supposed to lead the household. A man is supposed to be the head of the household. So at the end of the day, even they say it in religions too. If you go anywhere in the country, a man is the leader of the household. He's the protector. He's the one. If somebody break in the house, he gonna be the motherfucker that had to get up and be like, man, I gotta fight. I might have to shoot this person. I might have to risk my life. Men have to put themselves online. Men gotta make more sacrifices. I don't give a fuck how much. Let's say you with a woman making $1 million a year. She paying all the fucking bills. But let's say somebody break into the goddamn house. Is that goddamn money gonna protect? No, you gonna have to step up and goddamn protect the household. Risk your motherfucking life and might get killed or have to kill somebody because somebody broke into the fucking house. So what is that money gonna do you any fucking good? And you thinking I can fucking cheat on this dude if something come up like that. So that's a disadvantage of that situation though. The woman might make more money. She might pay all the bills, but bitch, she can't fight. Even if she can fight, she can't fucking compete with a man. I mean, how I know I feel kind of weird this bitch running a relationship because she making more money, but somebody breaking the house, she looking at me like, you gonna do something? I'm like, bitch, you the head of the household. Bitch, you making the most money. Get your motherfucking ass, go get the gun and go downstairs.
Some will.
Right, and some won't though. I guarantee you, on the average, if that bitch paying all the bills doing shit, if you in the house,
shit, what they doing when they ain't with a man, when they single by themselves? They gotta protect themselves then.
They do though, but when they got the man, then they gonna look at him as the protector though.
Yeah.
So how you gonna be the protector, but at the end of the day, that bitch don't respect you because you make less money? So let me ask you a question, Prime. Let's say you in the house with a woman, she make more money than you. Let's say she feel like she run a relationship, I can cheat. I know you won't take a woman like that, doing you like that, but let's say you did. Let's say somebody break into the house. Do you feel you got to get up and take to the house, or do you feel like, bitch, you making the most money, you cheating and shit? Shouldn't she go downstairs?
Well, yeah, I mean, I can't even put myself in that position because I can't even see myself.
I would think that, let's say a dude did put himself in that position. Let's say she ain't cheating. Let's just say she feel like I'm the one who run the house because I make the most money. Yeah. I'm gonna look at that bitch like, bitch, you go downstairs.
Yeah.
Like, you goddamn running the house? Why should I become the man in the house when somebody goddamn in danger? I'm gonna protect myself, but bitch, you the head of the house, so you make the most money. Take your ass downstairs and goddamn handle that shit. They can't do that though. To the end of the day, what's the benefit of even getting with a woman like that? If she feel like she above you, why can't she be above you when violence comes? So that means y'all walking down the street downtown in the city at a goddamn club or the nigga walk up and goddamn be disrespectful. She gonna quickly turn to you. But bitch, you don't respect me when I'm making it because you make more money than me. But when some violent situation happen, I'm the motherfucker that gotta step up. So at the end of the day, like you said earlier, there's no benefit of getting with those type of women though, unless they're going to submit and let you be the man in the situation. I know I ain't trying to goddamn protect this bitch and she goddamn don't respect me. Like, what the fuck I like risking my life and shit for this bitch, and this bitch up here talking like, man, I make the most money in the household. Bitch, go downstairs and handle that shit. I'm playing the goddamn role of the bitch right now. I'm living with you. You making the most money. You paying the bills. So I'm gonna say,
yeah. I watched this movie, right? The dude he just lost his job. He had a good job, but he had to get another one because some shit happened. Hey, as soon as he lost his job, the bitch started down turning on him. She would tell you, she was like, I'm paying the bills here, but blah, blah, blah. She basically like he wants shit.
That's fucked up though. I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm sorry. You said what now? No, what you about to say?
I was saying then he ran across him. He got I forgot how he did. He ran across him. He ran across like close to $1 million. He signed up to do some shit, and then she was it's too late. He was out of there.
Man, she fucked up.
He was like, shit.
I remember one time I was talking to this shit. You was high school and shit. I wasn't really talking to her. She told me when I was talking about going on the goddamn cruise ship and shit. She was like, she wanted to date me. I ain't want to date her. She told me, why you on a cruise ship? I'm gonna be fucking with other people. But we need to be in a relationship. She was trying to be the man in the relationship. I said, hold up. We gonna talk, but you gonna fuck other people while I'm on a cruise ship? I'm like, bitch, you think I'm stupid? Like, she literally told me that. She said that, you know what I'm saying? While you on a cruise ship, I'm gonna be doing me. I was like, what the fuck? All right, bitch, you crazy as hell. Like, we don't need to be talking no serious shit anyway. We got some fun. Like, why would a woman even come at you like that? That means that she's a whore. So why would a woman come at you and be like, okay, you gonna be gone sometimes, you gonna be home. When you home, I'm faithful. When you out on that goddamn out doing your thing for your business, I'm fucking somebody else. What kind of woman says stuff like that? And there's dudes out here that wipe these type of women up. I would never wipe a woman up coming up with me with that type of situation. Like Akon goddamn all over the world. You think his bitch is cheating? You think Akon bitches be cheating on him?
I don't know.
I mean, they'll probably be scared too. Cause but see, it's different. I guess because Akon pays all the bills and shit. They could be cheating, but Akon pays all the bills and shit, and he the man and shit. So I mean, what is your advantage of cheating? Because if you find
in my opinion, man, anybody, you never know anybody can cheat. You never, you can't put that shit past nobody.
I agree. I agree with you fully. They might be sliding out there. They got goddamn, but they scared. They got some fear. Akon paying all the bills. So me being a motherfucker average dude going on a cruise ship, this bitch talking about she gonna cheat. We don't need to be in a relationship then. Because at the end of the day, you want to fuck somebody else clearly. Go fuck them.
Hey, I was watching the Pineapple Show yesterday, right? And the woman, I think she was say she was 40. And she was like she said the dude, she was looking for a dude to, you know, she had a 4-year-old child. She said she looking for a guy to come in. He gotta be able to he gotta be making that bread at least more than her. So, you know, if cause she an actress, sometimes the actress they ain't always making it, you know, got gigs going, gigs, whatever. So when she fell off, she wanted she in between jobs, she wanted dude to take care of her and the kid. Is that right?
See, so she's saying the only time she want to be taken care of when she ain't making it.
Huh?
Right. Okay. So you said when she
like she, you know, actress, man, you know, an actress sometimes they be in between jobs with her. So she said when she ain't working and she ain't got nothing going, she want a dude to come in and take care of her and the child.
Okay, so you don't need a dude when you're doing it, but you need a dude when you ain't doing it.
Well, even when she, you know, I'm saying even when she doing it, but I'm saying like he gotta he gonna have to handle the load. If you know, he might have to pay for everything when she ain't.
All right, let's say you pay her for everything when she ain't doing it. When she get her money and start making her business with her actress, who gonna pay everything? Then her or y'all gonna split or how that goes?
Nah, I mean, nah. She was like, man, he's supposed to be paying. You gonna pay him regardless.
Okay, so pretty much at the end of the day, no matter what she making, she gonna keep her change though.
Yeah, so like, what kind of shit is this?
Yeah, I looked at it a little bit. I need to get back on the Pineapple Show. I might have to get on there next week. I keep saying I am. I might have to get back on there because there's been some opportunities that I'll get back on there. Though. I might have to take me some drinks. Once I drink and shit, I might go on there and do some wild shit or something. I might get back on there. Just the same, a woman wouldn't be with a dude saying some dumb shit like that. I got to get a drink for this. Yeah, I mean, so can you said just the same, a woman wouldn't be with a dude saying the same dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? You talking about the topic? But I definitely got to get back on the Pineapple Show. You think I should get on there and like goddamn get a little drunk?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna be honest though. I've been watching like a lot of dudes come on there. They be sipping on something. They got a lot. They be sipping on a drink in the hand. Even the woman that come on there, she be sipping on a little something, got a drink in the hand.
Right, but I mean, I'm gonna go on and drink my shit in this bag before I get on there. We already lit. So you think I need to get on there lit? I mean, it can't hurt. I mean, this was some entertainment though.
It be
saying something stupid.
Like, hey, I'm telling you, man, some dudes come on there every time, every show. Dude,
I ain't gonna lie, that first time I got on there, the bitch cut me off. I ain't been on there since, but I might go on there next. I keep saying it.
And she was young, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure you remind me to get on there next time. I'm gonna do the shit. If I don't do it, you can come on the show and clam me. Anybody can clam me if I don't get on there.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna drink.
Hey, I'm gonna put that pressure on you, man.
Put that pressure on me. Anybody can clam me if I don't get on there. I mean, fuck it. What else I'm losing? I don't want to be should I be number one? I don't know, because the first person got the most pressure on them.
Yeah, you can wait. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it just depends. If I get that drink in my system, I get up there. I hope I don't say nothing stupid. Don't put my real name up there. Some shit. The last time I had Papa Pimp though.
Yeah,
But,
you gotta act like, hey, put yourself there, like, yeah, man, shit, I got that. Yeah, I'm a boss.
Yeah, I'm about to go there talking wild. That damn drink give you that goddamn, comfortable to say shit. Not saying I want to go there and say some wild shit and disrespect nobody, but I might get on there and shoot my shot at Mel. Like, what's up, Mel? I ain't giving a fuck about this bitch on the side right here. No, that shit ain't gonna last, man.
No, not at all. Hey, you don't do that shit. You got 15. You got about 15 seconds.
Yeah, okay. You can't disrespect the goddamn woman they supposed to be getting on. But Charity, though, you know what I'm saying? You come up here and talk, though. But at the end of the day, though, we already know that men and women are not equal. People ain't gotta like that shit, but men and women ain't equal. It's good, Charity. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Sorry, it's that night. I had to get a drink.
Oh, you had to get a drink. What you drinking on?
It's like a chocolate liqueur.
A chocolate liqueur.
And
okay.
It's very.
How much I might have to try a chocolate liqueur. That sounds like it might be good. Where you get it from?
My mom actually gave it to me as a present.
Oh, okay,
and so she has a special place that she goes to, and she won't tell me, but it's good.
Okay, do it. It's like liquor and chocolate.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I ain't no big fan of liquor though. It might be good liquor and chocolate. I tried some kind of margarita strawberry called Gloria. It's all right though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no big drink of that wine shit. Goddamn, it's strong, but it got a like nasty taste to it a little bit.
But I love wine. It gets you straight. Yes, it gets you there, especially with a straw. Come on now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you drink expensive wine, or you drink something like it might be a goddamn Walmart, Target? What kind of wine you drink?
I drink all kind of wine, expensive, cheap. It just has to have you have to look at what it has in the wine, the ingredients, because you'd be surprised about a so-called cheap bottle not being good.
Right. I'm more on some shit about taste though. I mean, I drink the expensive shit. I'm just on some taste shit. Can't make it tonight. Men aren't allowed to say a word if she is the one supporting you, LOL. Hey, the golden rule: who has the gold makes the rules, right? But yeah, I ain't no big wine drinker though. I used to drink beer though, but this glorious shit, all right though. I just tried some shit. I ain't no big wine drinker, but I might have to try that chocolate liquor shit. But what you think about the topic tonight?
Oh boy, y'all been talking a lot. Look, I'm a person that just point blank. You shouldn't be taught to cheat point blank. I don't care who's the breadwinner in the household. You shouldn't cheat. I do not agree with Gabrielle Union's father telling her to cheat, but do I understand on being raised by a man? Again, I've told you that my grandfather, he's raised 3 generations. And my grandfather, yes, there's a time and a place to be submissive to a man, but he's always taught me to be strong. You get what I'm saying? So but he's taught me to not bow down to anybody, no matter if you're a man or a woman. So that means financially, that means anything. So I do understand where Gabrielle is coming from being raised by a man who's very strong-willed and is prideful about how much he makes and what he does. And if he's teaching you and raising you to also be wealthy in life and stuff, then, so be it. He's not my grandfather's not teaching me to be weak towards anybody. No man, a man included.
So let me ask you a question though. Do you think these men should be more careful? Do you think these men might be raising some masculine women? Because Cause you teaching them masculine traits.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, my grandfather, I think he always wanted, a boy, of course, and he got a daughter, and then he got a granddaughter, and so he raised us to, again, just like you said, kind of have those masculine traits, or basically be able to do things. But he also, or I should say, my grandmother made sure that we had the womanly traits too. Me and my mom are very balanced.
Right,
We know how to be a woman, how to be submissive, and also how to do for yourself. Because if a man's not around, we know what to do.
So let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask Prime. Now, let's just say, like, if me and Prime had a daughter, Prime, would you teach your daughter? You're gonna be protective of your daughter. Would you teach your daughter to be feminine? Would you tell her stuff to, like, man, you gotta watch out for these dudes? Prime, how would you educate your daughter?
I wouldn't tell her the same thing. First of all, I think Gabrielle Union lying. I don't think her daddy told her that
shit. So you say her father didn't teach her no shit like that?
I don't believe that shit. I think she lying.
Do you think fathers do that?
This shit rare. Most fathers ain't gonna tell the daughter to fuck around on the dude.
So let me ask you a question though. How would you teach your daughter? You gonna tell your daughter, like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just tell her the game, like what it is, but I'm not gonna tell her to do nothing, some backup shit.
True. So you gonna let her know that you goddamn the man running shit, right?
Yeah, I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? If he doing what he's supposed to do, then
Yeah, I agree with that. I would teach my daughter, like, yo, if this nigga I don't want my daughter to end up being with nobody who ain't bringing nothing to the table. I mean, at the end of the day, your daughter gonna try shit. It'll be a tough situation to have a daughter though, because you don't want to teach her to be no manly, masculine person, but you also want to teach her. You want to make sure she protected. You don't want these dudes running over top of her. It's tough though to have daughters though. I see why dudes want to have sons, because it's easier to teach sons because you a man too. And the mother gonna be teaching the daughters a lot, but the daughter's gonna ask you questions. They're gonna be curious. And let's say you see somebody running some game on your daughter, you like, damn man, what should I do? You know what I'm saying? You gonna tell her, or you don't want your daughter to come up like, damn. I mean, it's tough. It gotta be tough. I mean, but you said your grandfather then raised all these women and goddamn told them what to do and stuff. So you pretty much, you know what I'm saying? He didn't have no problem teaching these women how to be like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let these dudes run over top of you.
Absolutely. I mean, it's fair, but like I said, my grandmother taught us how to be women, and take care of the household. So we just, like, it's balanced. I'm balanced. I don't have to depend on a man to do certain things because my grandfather taught me how to work on cars or how to take care of land and, how to do some plumbing and stuff. I mean, how to be strong. Dude, I was scouted. I was scouted to play on an all-boys football team because I sacked the quarterback and I ran 100 yards with 3 interceptions and stuff. I mean, like, I'm strong, okay? I'm a strong female. My grandfather taught me to be strong, not be weak. That's just what it is.
I mean, I think you can teach a woman to be strong, though. I think we need to teach women how to be feminine too. You can be strong, but we actually have to teach our women to be feminine too. Women are supposed.
But I think that's the mom's job. The mom ain't on her job.
Let's say the mom goddamn ain't teaching the daughter to be feminine though. What should the man do?
It's fucked up.
Man. So do you think it's cool for a man to teach the women to be strong, the daughters and shit?
You can be strong and feminine at the same time.
Right. I agree. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking what your grandpa said, though. You know what I'm saying? Some women, like Gabrielle probably is lying, though. You know what I'm saying? She probably just got.
I think she capping big time.
I think she capping. She making her father look like, hey, your daughter, you supposed to be out here fucking somebody. They making less money, though. So let me ask you a question, Poppin' Jules. If you making the most money, do you feel like you run the relationship?
Look, I know how to be submissive, and then I know how to have a tone when I need to have a tone, and to make that person realize, like, don't step over the line. If I'm making the most money, I'm going to need you I'm gonna let a man be a man. But if he catches a tone and that ego's too high, I'm gonna bring him down a notch and remind him exactly who I am. You get what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I'm gonna bring you down a notch just to remind you exactly who I am. And then we're gonna go back to being what it's supposed to be. I will let a man be a man because again, I'm balanced and I was taught, to be a certain way. So I understand. Like I can stroke the ego. I can let you be on cloud 9. I can let you be, have your like you say, your throne. But don't get it twisted. If I'm the breadwinner, don't cross them lines. Calm it down. Yeah. That's it.
So you saying the money do make a difference?
Yeah.
It makes a difference. But my thing is, why would you treat me a certain way? You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for Prime.
Like, why would you disrespect me?
So Prime, let me ask you a question. I say you with a woman and she letting you be the man. She got the power because she making the most money. She letting you be the man, but then as soon as you step out of line, she got damn do you like Charity said she'll do the man.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
I mean, so that means that at the end of the day, you don't got the power. So you saying the man to be with you who making less money, he cool. I'll let him be himself. But he step out of line, I'm gonna bring him down the side. I mean, how many men gonna like that? I don't know. That's gonna be.
But if we married, then that's a different ball game. Because like, shit, she step out of line, man. She gonna have to be paying. She be paying.
Right. It'll be tough to be rude. I mean, imagine if I know this woman letting me. Like, first of all, you're letting me play a role because you feel like I want him to be a man.
Yeah, basically, like, hey, I'm gonna be nice to you.
Right.
When I want to,
exactly. And at the end of the day, you walk on goddamn pins and needles. Like, if I say something wrong,
hey, when I want to pull that collar up, I'm gonna
but
get
you
some
know what?
But
this is the thing. Even in marriage, no matter what, even if you're in a marriage and say the man is the breadwinner, when y'all do some things, because y'all know y'all have mouths, we bring y'all down a notch anyway. Because we have to remind you, like, you need to be respectful to your woman. Am I not right?
Yeah, that's different though. You trying?
Yeah, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't talk down to the woman though.
Right, but I know I listened to a video and I sent it to my homeboy, and they said a lot of women can't keep a man because men demand respect. So at the end of the day, if the woman don't respect the man, it's not gonna work out. At the end of the day, if that man feel that he's not being respected by his woman, it's not gonna work out. Because at the end of the day, men demand respect. They want to be respected by that woman. So if this woman is allowing you to be the king just because she like, okay, I want him to be the man, but at the end of the day, I'll bring him back to down the side. She don't respect him.
I think this is the thing. You have to respect each other, point blank. Right. That's my thing. Respect each other. Then things will work out. But my thing is, if you're gonna disrespect me because you want to have a head and you want to have an ego, and I've been treating you a certain way, and you want to disrespect me, then we got a problem. Again, because then I'm gonna have to bring you back down to reality. Okay.
All right, let's say this man making more money than you and he disrespects you. How you gonna bring him back down to reality?
It's called I'm going to get up and leave. That's reality. Because at the end of the day, like I said, you don't disrespect each other really and honestly. You're not supposed to do that.
But in that situation, when the man making the most money, with the man making the most money, you just gonna have to leave.
I don't care. I don't care if you have, like, this is the thing. Anybody can make money. Anybody can make different streams of income. Money is not going to keep me. If you think it's going to trap me and keep me, no, it's not, because I'm not a gold digger.
So what does keep you?
Respect, loyalty, and honesty.
That's some of it. Yeah, that's some of it.
That's all. Damn.
Dang, it's more than that. It's more than that. They goddamn keep a woman, guys. It's more than that.
Well, I have some things that I like in a person and a man, but really and honestly, if you don't give me, and this is even prior to an ex recently, and him still trying to talk to me when he did a whole bunch of stuff wrong. I only wanted honesty. I wanted respect. I wanted the truth, and I didn't get that. So therefore, he had to be let go.
Yeah, have you ever crossed that
He had
line?
some good traits. He had some very, very good traits. He had all of the things that I wanted, but he didn't do what I needed him to do and what I know God knows that I need in a man. And again, that's respecting me, that's loyalty, being honest. But he could do everything else.
And what was you saying, Prime?
No, I asked her, had she crossed that line before and disrespected?
I have never disrespected somebody. I've always been disrespected. And again, when I am done, I am done. Some people enjoy cycles where they think that, oh my gosh, I have her so in love with me, and even if I mess up and I trip up and stuff, she's going to still go back and be with me. Cycles only last for so long.
Hey, give me an example of disrespect in your eyes.
Let's see. For instance, you're in a store, you're together. Your so-called man literally says that somebody's ass looks fine in front of you. Looks at a woman up and down and says her ass is fat and he likes that. Okay. I mean, shoot. I look too, but I'm not gonna say this man has some hot ass abs and he looks cute and he looks fine in front of you and make you feel some type of way. Like, come on now. Keep it to yourself.
Unless y'all into that type of thing.
So pretty much you saying as long as he can look at what he want to look at, as long as he don't say it.
Exactly. Like, we all look. Don't disrespect me. And you know, it's like, okay, I know she got a fat ass. I saw it too.
Yeah, some couples into that type of stuff. They into them threesomes and stuff though.
Yeah.
I don't do that. So, and he already knew that, because my thing is he done asked if he asked that before prior, because you men are, some of you are very honest and like upfront, like, look, I want a threesome. I done daydreamed about a threesome. Are you into a threesome? And then the girl says no, and you still like, come on. I'm glad that people ask me, you know, because I'm gonna dead say no. So you get the hint. It ain't never gonna happen.
I talked to a woman one time, like when a chick walked by with a bottle, she said, look, she was pointing shit out before I looked at it. Like, she pretty much like, man, you know what I'm saying, feeding the monster. Like, yo, there you go. She wanted to know threesomes and that. She was just like, look, there you go. Look, I know you looking. She knew I was looking anyway. Some women like say, look, like, there she go. You know what I'm saying? To try to goddamn keep you happy and shit. Like, I'm gonna let him know he can look. You know what I'm saying? But how do guys normally approach you, her? I guess she asking you how do guys normally approach you, Cherry?
They approach me like different ways. This is what I've gotten from any ex that I've ever gone out with. They say that I have this certain demeanor about me, and it's a very strong character, and that's what they like, because I'm very, I guess you could call it almost like aggressive in some kind of way. I don't know what it is, but they just say like I carry this demeanor, like I'm confident about myself, and so it's attractive to men. Like, I carry myself well, and I have this confidence that just lights up the room, or it shines above others. And so that gives them that energy, I guess, to come and try to chat with me. A lot of people know that I love to laugh. So, you know, they come with a joke here and there. Some people approach and say, oh, you look cute, or you look fine, or I've been staring at you, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And I'll get into a conversation, because I don't mind. It's like, it's flattery. Okay. Now, what else do you have to say? Give me something else.
Let me ask you a question, though. When you go out on the regular, do men come up to you and try to talk to you?
Yes. It's Yeah, they do. I don't know, and I try to run. You know what I'm saying? If I feel or sense that somebody's trying to talk to me, because like I told you, this year I'm focused. 2023 is no. Like, I'm so sorry, no. I try to kind of run away. Like, don't even though I made eye contact and you think you about to swerve around, I'm already dashing. Like, I'm gone.
What's the point of doing eye contact if you're going to dash?
I wasn't trying to make eye contact, but it seems like I made eye contact with some people, and I'm just like, don't try. Don't do it.
Let me ask you a question, though. So you ain't opening it. So pretty much men out here might as well not waste their time.
Not this year, not 2023. I'm trying to manifest things. I'm trying to do some things. And I know personally me, I don't like when I'm doing something and I'm very, very focused, I don't like to be distracted. And so I have literally said, like, please, God, just not right now. Please don't push them in my way. Just hold off a little.
Right now, ain't no benefit of no man trying to spit their game to you right now. It's just a waste of time.
I feel like it would be a waste of time.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. And how they gonna know that though? They out in public. They don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So.
But I can let them down easily. I'm not gonna hurt. I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. But I'm gonna let them down easily because the thing is, I don't feel like most of these men out here are very serious of what they really need in life. And I also, like I told you before, the energy that I'm attracting might still be some foolery. You know what I'm saying? And so if I'm still attracting fools, I don't have time for that. I don't have time to fool around.
Right.
So I just, like I said, until I get myself where I want to be, I feel like the energy will be different. The attraction to different people will probably be different as well. And then we can talk. I just gotta get right.
Said the clock is ticking. Do you agree?
Yes, the clock is ticking, but I have faith in God. I just have faith in God. I'm just gonna, like I said, I told you. Now look, I'll be saying all of this stuff right now. I'm saying all this stuff right now. But I had told you that a tarot reader told me within 6 months, the man of my dreams is supposed to walk in my life, right?
Did you say a tarot reader?
A tarot reader, like a tarot card.
Oh, yeah.
You believe that shit?
Yeah, I don't know about that shit.
Actually, I do, because some of the things that she has said has already come to pass. So yes, I do.
One over.
You gotta watch them tarot reader. They trying to get some cash.
I don't know. She didn't get that much, so therefore, she only got $20. That's about it.
You know they're smart though. They can ask you questions. They already know stuff about you. Then they start telling you the same shit you tell them. Them motherfuckers smart. You gotta watch them tarot readers.
Wait. Okay, so there's difference from like a tarot reader or card reader compared to like a psychic and all that stuff. I didn't have to tell her anything. She didn't get to know me like that. All she did was pull out her deck of cards. And she said what she said, and she wasn't wrong about anything that she said. She didn't even know me. You get what I'm saying?
So you talk to her in person, or do you talk to her in person or over the phone?
In person.
Oh, okay.
Who you go to?
She had never seen me before. All she did was she just told me about the cards. She told me to pick the cards, and it laid out. She said what she said, and she didn't even know me, but she read me very correctly. And she read about what my life already said, what was happening with the aggressiveness of being focused. And she was right. I never told her I was being focused on anything, and that I was doing things differently this year. And she said, there's a change about you, and you're very focused, but I'm going to let you know the things that you want, because you're supposed to be wealthy by now. The things that you want are not gonna just easily just come on your lap like other people. Like money just falls in their lap. She said you're gonna have to be aggressive and get what you want. And so since I was aggressive, some things have happened with me with people wanting to collaborate with me, different things of getting things free. A lot of good things have happened recently, and they didn't happen last year. So I don't know.
I'm gonna put it like this: for me to believe a tarot reader, she gotta tell me some shit like something nobody knows about me. It gotta be some shit like, damn, I ain't know you knew that. How you know that?
Yeah, she knew quite a lot, but she told me, she said you have the 10 of cups and everything that's going to happen for you when it comes to love, when it comes to your future and the present. And she
ask you a question though. Did she tell you something that already had happened that you'd be like, how the fuck did you know that?
Yes. Yeah. She told me about a prior relationship, and it wasn't like an ex, but it was a friendship that I had. And like I told you, I'm on the path of letting negative people out of my life. And she sensed that there was a negative situation that had happened. And she even told me, she said, you really need to let that person go. And
let me ask you a question. Now, did you tell her information about your negative situation before she gave her opinion?
No.
What you think about that, Brian? That shit kind of, I don't know, man, about these tarot readers, man. I don't know about that shit.
I'm a non-believer.
Some of them are this is the thing. I have a sense of feeling people if they're real and fake. And most of the time my friends are just like, wow, Charity, I have like that seventh sense. And I've never been wrong about my sense. So when it came to her, believe me, I was very questionable, but I felt that something in my spirit, in my gut, knew that she was real, like she's the real thing. And this is the other thing that's so powerful, is because after I got my reading, right, I literally walked out without giving her money. I forgot to pay her money. She gave me my reading before she even got paid. So I walked out, and by the time I got to my car, I looked in my purse and I was just like, oh my God, I didn't even give her the $20 that I was supposed to give her. And so I ran back and I said, ma'am, I didn't even give you your $20. And she was just like, oh, she's like, that's okay. She's like, I hope everything goes well for you. Come back to me in 6 months.
Did you go back in 6 months? It ain't been 6 months yet?
It hasn't been 6 months yet. I have 2 more months, sir.
My thing is, I would have to go to one and feel them out a little bit. Like, I don't believe in that shit like Prime say. I would have to go feel them out and see what their game. Because how can some of them be cons and some of them don't be cons? At the end of the day, I think that they get enough information about you to be able to tell you stuff too. Like, I just can't see that shit being real. But you know what I'm saying? Different opinion for different folks. You know what I'm saying?
It is different because she didn't get to talk to me, and that's what I was waiting for. That's the weird part, because I was waiting for that. Because I've never been to a tarot reader the way that she was doing things, and I was expecting her to ask me questions, and I was even getting nervous. I was expecting her to ask me this and that, and she didn't.
Where's she getting her powers from to tell you the future like that?
It's just a card. Like I said, she's not a psychic. She is a tarot reader. So she reads the cards that are placed in front of you and what they mean for you.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think she's playing with good or evil? She know that type of shit?
I think she's playing with good. I don't think she's playing with evil. No.
So you think she able to play with? So be able to have those type of powers, she's playing with good. I don't know if I agree. I think.
See, this is the thing. Now, if you want to get into this subject, look, a lot of you guys will read the Bible verbatim, right? But you don't understand that the Bible itself is rituals, spells, all this stuff combined. But yet you read it, right? Do you read the Bible?
I don't read it like that, but I don't know if they playing with good or not, to be honest.
The Bible is supposed to be good, but yet it has a whole bunch of rituals and spells, but yet you claim it's good.
Right. I'm not saying she ain't good though. I just don't know if I believe in that shit though. Like Prime said, it's hard to believe that shit. Like, I don't know if she playing with good or not. It's just everybody got their own opinion.
Can I be a tarot card reader?
I just want to know. You right, Prime, about that. I would have to go to a tarot card reader and see how they do things. I want to know the interactions y'all have before it goes up to the first meeting, and that'll tell me a lot about her. Because I'm gonna be writing notes and stuff like, okay, I just can't believe I'll walk in the door of a stranger and she'll tell me, you know what I'm saying, your mother passed. I'd be like, what the fuck?
I see you nervous in your eyes. What's going on?
Yeah. Or I mean, that'll be a guess of a look. Your mother passed. Or
this more like a psychic, something like that.
Yeah, a psychic. But
yeah, that's a psychic.
Like I'm just trying to think. Like I ain't never been. I would have to go, and she'll have to tell me some shit that I think like, how the fuck did you know that? But if she's asking me questions before we even meet, I'm gonna be like, hold on now. So you gonna get some information about me? I don't know, man. I don't know. It is what it is. I remember my brother said this woman held his hand, and then he said somebody he didn't believe. He could be lying. He gonna talk about she told him some stuff about how he had this bad future or some shit. I don't believe this shit, man. This shit cap.
So this is the thing. You don't believe in the laws of attraction. You don't believe in the universal laws. You don't believe in manifestation. You don't believe in meditation.
I believe in it.
Yeah.
But that's you spiritually connecting yourself.
All right.
Do you believe in
it's almost like it's all linked in one. And at that point, when you start manifesting, when you start believing in stuff, you kind of have those psychic abilities. You get what I'm saying? You then become a psychic yourself because you even have that gut feeling of knowing what to do, when to do, not to do this. You can sense things because you're connected.
I don't know, man.
Now this is the other thing. Now look, this is the other thing. Now I have dreams, right? I have dreams of death, and they usually always come to light.
Damn.
So when I have dreams, when I have dreams, and then somebody has visit me spiritually in a dream, most of the time within a week or a couple of days, they are dead.
Damn,
because they are trying to take their body.
It sounds like some witchery, some voodoo witchery.
Yeah, it do sound like some witchery.
It's not witchery. It's just the fact that God has given me a gift, and I used to be very scared about it when I was younger. And I now, even as this is a thing, now I have been read by a psychic, and she knew about my dreams. I had told her nothing about my dreams, but she told me, she said, you are very spiritually connected. And she said, spirits seem to attract themselves with you. And she said, and they visit you in your dream. And she said, you used to be scared when you were younger, but you're no longer scared about the supernatural things that happen around you. And she said, even when something moves and stuff, you don't get scared. Even when a shadow or something appears, you don't get scared. And I said, you're absolutely right. I said, I used to cry a lot when I was younger about certain things happening that I could not explain to anybody because they felt like you're weird, but it was actually happening. And so, and she was just like, but you know how to accept it now. And I do accept it. I see things that other people see. I mean, my dog has seen things, or my son has seen things. Some things move around and I can't explain it, but it moves, you know? So it is what it is.
Like objects? Like what moves? Like objects?
Yeah, what's moving? I want to know that too.
Oh, the doors opening or closing.
Damn.
Yeah.
You might just have some spirits in your house.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, she said that spirits tend to follow me. So that is what it is.
So, Brian, you believe spirits be moving doors and shit in people's house?
I'm going to be honest. I think it's possible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this shit crazy.
The seeing death shit. Hey, you better hope she don't have no dream about you.
Yeah, I hope she don't have no dream about you.
Hey, I've had some really good dreams though too. I've had dreams about birth. Like I had a dream about one of my coworkers before, and she was she was walking, and I said, hey, Jesse, I said, congratulations. And she said, what are you talking about? I said, I had a dream about you being pregnant. Is that true? And she's like, Charity, shut up. She said, I have not told anybody about me being pregnant. How do you know that? And I said, oh, and by the way, you're going to have a girl. And she had a girl.
So
Nick Willow.
you have dreams about a lot of people?
So you didn't really need to go to a tarot card reader.
No, you
don't.
No, I didn't. Because she told me, she said, you already know what the psychic told me is she said, you actually are very much aware of what happens in your life. She said, so I'm just going to let you know that whatever you're feeling about this person, this negative person being in your life, you need to let them go.
So
she said, you already know, you just need to let it happen.
Prime, what if some woman had some crazy dream about you and she was like, man, it's going to happen. You believe in that shit?
I'm like, hey, all right, man.
Yeah, I don't want nobody have no crazy dreams about me telling me no crazy shit. Unless somebody like,
so hold up. This is another one. So when it came to before Xavier's dad, before my son's dad became his dad, whatever, we were dating, right? I told him that I had a dream about him, and I told him not to walk out the door. I said something bad is going to happen. I don't know why, but you need not to walk out the door today. He's going to be a dummy and walk out the door. Now, reminds me, this fool had no license. He had his license taken away and everything. He goes out the door. The cops arrest him, take him to jail and everything. His friends had to bail him out. And then he looks at me and he's just like, okay, I should have listened to you. I'll never not listen to you again. I said, well, I told you something bad was going to happen.
Yeah, that wasn't no real bad.
I said, I had a dream about you. Something bad happened.
Yeah, there ain't nothing bad. I can take that type of bad. I'm talking about the goddamn you ain't be in here no more bad.
No, but here's another one. So when we went to a family reunion, right? We went to a family reunion, and it's a cookout, and I was sitting down, and I had a dream about him that he was in a casket, and he was dead, and me and my son were at his funeral. Right. I told him the situation, and I told him, I was like, remember you said you were going to listen to me when I ever told you something bad about you, right? And I said, well, this is what my dream was. So all of a sudden, we're sitting down, his mother and his aunt, start talking to them, and they were just like, what are you up to? And his mom said, I had a dream about you being in a casket dressed in black. Then his aunt said, I had the same dream about you being in a casket too. So what are you up to? And then he looked at me and he said, okay, I'm not going to do what I was going to do today. I'm going to stay home.
Okay, so he ain't died.
3 people dream about you being dead. You about to do something very stupid.
But is it destined that you're going to die anyway? If people dream about you being dead, you're going to die anyway, right?
He might eventually die. Don't know what he's going to be doing stupid, but, yeah.
So you saying you can avoid the death?
Hopefully he never does that stupid. I mean, I haven't had a dream about him in a very, very long time, so
that means
maybe that was just a fair warning that we were supposed to give him.
Okay. Man, I'm going to go to the bathroom right quick and be right back. But this is interesting that you can do this. So the dude didn't die and shit, so I'm going to be right back.
Nope, not that time. So you wouldn't go to a psychic?
Nah. I wouldn't. I go one just to do it. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't go just for take it serious. Cause I got a homeboy. He went
just like you said. You might be a psychic yourself, and you just don't know it.
Yeah, I doubt
it's all about you tapping into what you want to tap into.
Yeah. So how long you been experiencing it?
Since a child. Okay. I used to have those recurring dreams about falling and never stop falling, or I should say falling down, those dreams. And I forgot what they said those dreams were about, but I know it's about fear and stuff like that. I've had some really remarkable dreams. 2 years, I think it's been 2 years now, I had a dream about some people dying, and in my dream, I was literally in a room, and these were family members, and they literally, like, one of them said, oh, you know, I went to her and I said to my cousin, I said, what's going on? What's happening? Why are you crying? And she said, oh, my mom just died, blah, blah, blah. And I had just seen her mom probably like a week ago. So for this to even be my dream kind of scared me. And then all of a sudden I go to my other family members, and I asked why were they crying? And then they were saying, Charity, you know, so and so. But then somebody grabbed me and took me, you know, closer, and it was my grandfather and my mom and my grandmother. And when I walked into the light, all I remember is that I woke up and I was screaming and I was drenched in tears. So that spirit that I could not see, because God didn't allow me to see this person's face, was somebody that was very close to me, that if she died or if they died, it would affect me in a very big way. So the next day when I went to work, the woman that I saw that died first, when I went to work, she had insurance. That family member had insurance with the company that I worked for. So when I picked up the phone, my cousin, she was crying, and she let me know that her mother had died. And that's exactly what happened in my dream. Her mother was first. Then after that, my other cousin, I heard something happen very bad to him. His father basically had this stroke, and so he was put into the nursing home. He didn't die, but it wasn't told in my dream that he died either. But after that first cousin died, the second thing happened just like it did in my dream. So I was very, very scared about the last. I know a lot of family members. That was the thing that made me cry.
So let me ask you a question. Do you believe in like the devil riding your back and shit? If you lay a certain way in the bed at nighttime, you sleep, then you know them old folks be talking about the devil ride your back and stuff like that.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I mean, I heard a whole lot of stuff similar to what you talking about. How you talking about, like, I remember my aunt told me she sleep on the bed have a knife under the pillow. She talking about she could hear. I think they were trying to scare me and scare people and shit. But they were saying if you lay a certain way, if you lay on your stomach, they said the devil ride your back and shit, crazy shit like that. That's similar to what you talking about. It sounds similar.
Hey, do you think you pass it on to your son?
My son senses sickness. When he was younger, he could sense when people were getting sick. And he's in depth with I guess people, I guess their health, because he's never been wrong about people's health. Like, he can just kind of tell when you're about to get sick. It is very weird. My grandfather and my mom have always been able to predict the weather. It's just, I guess it's just something. It's a sense that we carry.
Yeah, I can predict the weather. No, for real. No, seriously. Hey, look at the sky.
Yeah.
The wind.
He's always been like, he's better than the weather people, like both of them. I remember when I was younger and I was riding with my mom, and she literally, like, it was sunshine and everything. She didn't see the weather report, no nothing. And we're driving and we're riding, and she looked up and she said, oh, it's about to thunder. She said, nah, it's about to hail too. And I said, wait, what did you say? And so all of a sudden, like 3 minutes later, our car was being hit with large rocks of hail out of nowhere. And I said, how did you know that was going to happen?
Is that a coincidence? Or she just knew?
Nah, she's done it other times too. And it's just, she knows when it's going to snow and when it's not going to snow and stuff like that. It's crazy.
Let me ask you, do you think it get to a point that people can tell? Or
I feel that certain people, I really do feel like people can tell after they've lived so many years. It's almost like you can predict the weather. You can sense it. And then not only that, it's the smell. It's my grandfather taught me sometimes it's also the smell and the air, and it's also like the heat and the climate. You can just tell things.
Let me ask you a question. I know this dude I listen to on YouTube. He says white magic and black magic. And go back to the stuff you was talking about. So you got white magic and black magic, but so white magic is supposed to be good and black magic is supposed to be bad. You believe in that?
I believe people have the ability, they have abilities, and you get to choose how you use your abilities. That's how I feel.
So you saying to the Bible that they doing stuff to this evil? You pretty much saying. So you say, why would then the person doing the tarot card be doing evil stuff when the Bible talks about it? Now the Bible talks about tell people to do that type of stuff.
But this is the thing, we do it every day. So you know songs, right? You know those are all spells, right? But yet we read it. As we're saying, as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. What do you think that is?
So you saying that's a spell?
That is a spell.
So if you ask
why do you think you say it?
So you saying if you ask a preacher that, would they say the same thing? A preacher, a Christian person, would they say the same thing?
Some of them would actually say that, because some of them have been enlightened and have the common sense to know what they're reading.
So you
and what is being said.
So let's say you ask a preacher like, what's the famous preacher? What's the dude's name?
Cashflow.
Jake, what's his name? Yeah, Cashflow. He fake, ain't he? I don't know if any of them do that. Let's say you ask the preacher, period. You said some of them enlightened, some of them are not. I mean, it's just a pink. Everybody don't believe in the Bible. I never heard too many preachers say they was damn casting spells when they talk about the Bible and stuff like that. I never heard that before.
But they do rituals every single time, like taking the blood. I mean, drinking the blood. I mean, that, like, all of that is rituals. All of those are spells.
But they call it rituals and spells, though.
You would have to. I would think someone who had common sense and who was smart, a pastor would say, taking the blood, drinking the blood, and taking is a ritual, because it is a ritual.
What do you mean drinking wine? That's they drinking wine.
Well, they're supposed to be, they're supposed to be drinking blood, but whatever. The thing is, it's a ritual.
Blood, that's a ritual. But in church, we drink wine.
It's still a ritual. You're still saying the words. You get what I'm saying? You're still saying the words.
Yeah, I like to have a preacher on here, and then you talk about that. I want to see their opinion about that. It'd be interesting.
I would like to see their opinion too.
Because drinking blood and drinking wine is two different things. Now, drinking blood, that is like what, sacrificial?
But the thing is, why would you be saying the words? It's still a ritual. Whether it goes right or goes wrong, it's still a ritual being said.
Okay, are you a Christian?
I am.
So that means you saying Jesus, and then back in the day was doing ritual sacrificial stuff.
I'm sure they were.
Yeah, that sounds evil.
I'm sure they were.
That's interesting. I don't know, man. It sounds like, so you saying the sacrificial thing. So all these people get criticized, like athletes and stuff, for being like selling their soul to the devil. They doing sacrificial stuff. That's devilish stuff, ain't it?
That is devil stuff.
So why would Jesus be doing some devilish stuff like sacrificial?
You would have to ask Jesus about that.
So you saying
I think this is the thing. Like I said, there's people who do things for good, and there's people that do things for evil. I feel like it depends. I really do think it depends. Whether it, like, you, if a demon, if you're gonna do things and you're gonna do it for evil because it's a greed, it's an envy, something, then you're doing it for a wrong reason.
Let me ask
There's
you a question.
people that do things for good.
Let's say you're doing stuff to dictate in good, but it's an advantage to you. Is that right? So you're doing something that is godly, like okay, man, I'm broke, so I'm gonna make money come my way. Is that godly?
I don't think that's godly.
Oh, but it ain't nothing wrong with it. You ain't doing nothing wrong. You ain't hurt nobody, but you're just making money come your way so you can get money. So it ain't godly to do that.
This is the thing. If you are making money come your way because you want to help out the world, you want to help out the poor, and it's not for yourself, then it's a difference. Like I said, there's a good way and there's a bad way. It's your choice. Like it is your choice. But I wouldn't do anything like if I'm trying to conjure money, it's going to help all these people out for the simple fact that everybody deserves to be wealthy. Everybody doesn't deserve to stress the way that they're stressing. There's too many people committing suicide right now.
So I'm gonna ask you another question before I get back on the topic. Now, stuff like yoga, they say yoga is the devil. You agree?
Yoga is a what?
The devil. I heard people say doing yoga is devilish. It ain't godly to do yoga.
I've never heard of that, but I don't do yoga.
I heard some people who do yoga say they've been told by preachers and stuff, people in the church talking about that ain't good, it's evil. You know what I'm saying? The movements they do is not godly, like to be doing yoga, like the movements and stuff. I mean, I have to read up on it again. But I mean, it's pretty crazy though. Everybody got their opinion about stuff though, like yoga not godly and stuff like that. But
what about meditation? Have you heard about that? Is it good or bad?
Meditation?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really don't know. I would have to talk to somebody who got more knowledge than me on the situation. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I heard positive affirmations. Is that godly?
I feel like affirmations are very positive. I don't feel like they're evil.
No, they're not evil, but is it godly? Because a positive affirmation could be like, I want more money. It's a positive affirmation.
I mean, that's a want, and believe me, God is listening to everything you want. He'll give you exactly what you want, but it may not end up the way that you want either. So
if wanting money for yourself and not to help the world, how is that positive? You want positive affirmations, you want money, you want to be rich, and that's a positive affirmation. Then at the end of the day, that means that how is that godly?
Again, if you want money, again, this is me. If I want money, but it's not for myself, I'm not being selfish about it. I don't want money for me. I know that I'm living a purposeful life. I've literally was close to death. Okay? Literally close to death when it came to COVID taking my life. And I asked God, as I was crawling on the floor, I asked God, and I swore that I would do the things that I need to do to live a purposeful life. I said that I would help people come of wealth. If he gave me wealth, I would help his children.
Right.
And ever since then, my life, little by little, has changed because I'm living a purposeful life.
Right.
But it was really weird how I was on the floor, almost close to death. My body was freezing cold. My son even felt me and felt that I had death, that he even cried. And yet, when I spoke and nobody was in the house, just me, and I spoke to God and I asked him and I swore to rid off of evil people, negative energy. I told him that I would live in purpose. I wouldn't waste any more time. I would stay focused. And all of a sudden, within that moment, I could breathe again. And ever since then, blessings and stuff have come to me.
Right. So
it depends on who you are and what your purpose, what you're doing it for. That's the thing.
We go back to the topic, so pretty much you saying we can have godly like power as long as we use it for evil. Not only God has the power, but humans can have godly like powers too. Is what you're saying?
I feel like we have that energy. And if we're living by faith and living by him, by God, then we can have that to do good.
Oh, okay. I respect that though. Death is in the air. That's what talking crazy as hell. But let's just go back to the topic though. So at the end of the day, you got Gabrielle Union dating an NFL player making he ain't no regular guy. He's an NFL player, even though he didn't stay in the NFL for long. she said that, you know, she cheated on him. She said that, you know, she felt like it was like a waste of a relationship. Do you think he should have her like am I okay, I'm gonna put you in a situation. Let's say you let's say you making millions of dollars and you dating an athlete who just got into the NFL. Would you feel you could cheat on him?
No.
Okay, so you're a respect. The younger version of you, let's say the younger you. Do you feel you?
The younger me wasn't a cheater either, so yeah. No.
Okay. So let's say that athlete felt he could cheat on you and he cheated on you. How would you making the most money, how would you treat him?
He cheated on me, I'm gonna leave. I don't think I should waste time.
The younger you?
The younger me would have definitely left.
Okay, but only one point of time that you said that you dated the bad boy. So why would you want to stay with this guy that's cheating on you?
I dated bad boys and I did break up with them. When I felt that they were too bad, I broke up with them.
So what was too bad?
Well, there's all the kind of things of, I should say, for me, a bad boy was the smoking, the tattoos.
It ain't that bad.
No, tattoos.
Huh?
That ain't bad.
Nah, tattoos. They make some good guys who got tattoos. Preachers got tattoos.
Well, you know, I don't have tattoos, so I don't know. I'm, you know.
I know about that.
I'm like I told you. I felt like the tattoos were like a bad boy thing. Okay, and that was the younger me. Okay, I do know now, like good boys do have tattoos too. It's an art, you know. But when I looked at a bad boy, he was doing all the things that were not good and unhealthy things and stuff like that. He was living on the edge.
I know I got
okay. Now, when I got with the bad boys, though, when I really got with them, then I learned some other interesting facts going into the relationship. And when I realized just how bad they were, it was like, okay, you know, red flag, I need to get out. Some of these things weren't as bad, but the ones that were bad, I pretty much just like, nah, I can't do this. Like I said, from the murderer to the drug dealer to the cocaine dealer to the who else? Well, I think there was a thief or something. Anyways, I've dated several bad boys. And again, it's all as soon as you get into a relationship with them, and then time goes by, you find out some things about them, and you're like, wow,
so
I surely know how to pick.
Those bad boys you dated, did they make more money than you or less money than you?
A couple of them, not even some, but a couple of them made more money than me, and then the other ones didn't. But look, this is the thing. So look, some of y'all, I can't say men, I'll say boys because what they were boys. Some of you guys go in and you act like you have the money, like you have the job, you have the decent job, you have everything so-called quote unquote going for you, and you dress in all nice and everything, and then all of a sudden, 3 months down the road, you quit your job. You all of a sudden don't really have hardly any money, though yet you were saving, but you have no job. You really don't have a car. Then you feel like you want to take my money, drive my car, do all these things, and I'm making money. But again, you said you had your shit together from the get-go, though, but you really didn't have your shit together. You basically.
How long did you allow them to use your car, drive your shit, take your money?
The younger me, like I said, and that was with my son's father. The younger me was very stupid and naive because that played out for a good year. Yeah, it played out for a good year. And then after that was. Yeah.
How long could a dude goddamn be around you using you for your money now?
Not at all.
No matter how cute he is.
Not at all. Because this is the thing. Ever since that I got with Xavier's dad, my son's dad, I haven't had to spend money on anybody. He was just a something of a jack of all trades, but he was my biggest red flag of all because of everything that he did. He taught me a lot. I learned a lot. And so when I got with other people, yes, of course, like I said, they were bad boys, but I didn't stay with them as long as I stayed with him.
Right.
So and then not only that, they didn't use me. They also, they used me in a way, but they didn't use me for money. That was never like a big deal after that. I never had to spend on anybody or do stupid things. My car didn't get driven. None of that happened. Like that was when you really learn a lesson, you learn like a hard lesson. And that was a hard lesson that I had to learn. And like I said, he taught me a lot because when certain things that a guy will say is something that he said that will remind me like, nah, that's a red flag. Nope, gotta go.
Mm.
And so that relationship actually has saved me a lot more than you'll ever know.
Mm-hmm. Let's say you meet a dude who got there who's your type. He looked like somebody you like, damn, he fine. And then you get to know him and he can please you sexually, everything. And let's say he like, yo, I'm short on, some money. I need some money. How would you treat him?
Nah. I don't know about that.
He's short on money. He didn't say he was short every time. Is this time he's short on some money? He needs some money, needs some help.
Oh, okay. Not every time. Yes, I've done that one. He's not short on money all the time and stuff. I've done where I've given money, but guess what? That man gave me back money because I trusted him. And again, we had gone out for a minute.
Right.
So he was always putting in the money. So when he was short on money, yes, I had no problem with giving him money, even though he was just like, well, I'll pay you back. He didn't have to, but the thing is, he respected me and he did pay me back.
Right.
And in a timely manner. So it happens. It happens sometimes, and I don't front because of that.
So at the beginning of
but
the
nobody
show,
has ever. When I say money, I mean like money. You don't understand. When I say I lost out on some money when it came to my son's father, that was a lot of money investment. I still have a notebook of all the money that I gave him.
Damn, a lot
that I
money.
Still haven't gotten back.
But you said as long as they treat you good, that's all that matters, though. You don't care about no other stuff, though. He don't gotta be. So let's say you got a man who treats you good. He the breadwinner, but he can't please you. How would you feel about this situation?
I think everybody can learn some new tricks. I think things can be taught. Yes, they can. I've had that situation too.
What if he hard-headed?
He's not satisfying at first, but he surely will when he learns.
Let's say he ain't satisfied 3 months down the road. What's gonna happen? He doing everything else right. He just ain't satisfying 3 months down the road now.
Well, what's not satisfying? Let me get some. Like, what are you talking about? What's not satisfying?
He can't please you sexually.
But give me some. Like, okay, are you talking about mouth wise, dick wise, or like what?
Because
you can satisfy a girl in different ways.
Okay, let's say he just know how to use his mouth.
Oh, then that's good. If he knows how to use his wood, though, we're good.
So all he gotta do is say, damn, that'd be horrible.
If he knows how to put in the work with his tool, then we're good. He doesn't have to use his mouth, and vice versa. If he knows how to, this is the thing. I've had a person like that too, where you have certain toys, and you know what to do with those, and then you know what to do with your mouth. But then you don't know you know that you come up short when it comes to your wood.
Yeah.
So therefore, it still worked out
So let's
because
say
he
he
knew
don't
what
know how
he could do and he knew what he couldn't do.
let's say he don't know how to use his mouth or his or nothing else. He don't know how to use nothing good in 3 months of y'all being together. How would that work out? But he paying all the bills. Goddamn, he the breadwinner now.
Well, let me tell you this, because since I've been celibate almost close to 4 years, hey, I could probably deal with that too.
I don't think so.
I think so. I've been in a long distance relationship without having any for a good year, so it worked out.
You been in a relationship to do 6 months, and he ain't learned nothing since the 6 months on how to please you sexually with his mouth or his dick. And y'all, you gonna be ready to leave. It's gonna be before 6 months. It's not gonna work out.
I don't know. I think everybody. This is a thing, because you will say. Because I've had this said before. You can say what you want about a person and what they can and what they can't do, but you're not that person. You don't know their weaknesses and you don't know their strengths. You don't know how strong I am as an individual, but you can say and talk how you want to and feel how you want to. But I've proven a lot to people just how strong I am and how my mind plays. You know what I'm saying? Who I am. A lot of people want to put sex as the most important thing. I don't put that on my roster.
It's one of
sex
them.
is not the most important thing to me.
Money and sex is in the top. If you ain't making no money, can't pay no bills, sex is gonna mean something. The person want to get pleased. Money and sex is the top, though. We know that.
But it's not. But that's not for everybody, though. That's the thing. It's not for everybody. Just like the guys that I've gone out with, like I said, they're not always the money, like the breadwinner. So money is not such a big thing for me either. It's important to be a person that wants to make money, but to say that they have to be wealthy and so rich and stuff, I'm not on that level. Like I don't.
That's a good question. Let's say he's making $7 an hour. How would you feel? And he cool with it. Like, I'm cool making $7 an hour.
That's on him. As long as he's working, right?
But you're gonna be taking. You probably. I mean, it ain't hard to beat out $7 an hour. So you cool with him making that money, and y'all living together. You gonna be probably paying more money because he's making $7 an hour. He ain't gonna be having much money to himself.
Well, this is my thing. $7 an hour, but he's gonna have another stream of income.
No, he got only $7 an hour. No other stream of income.
Well, I've gone out with that kind of person. So I can't really like
going out on a date and actually dating somebody making $7 an hour is two different things.
But I've been in a relationship with somebody doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
could you do it now?
It's different if your mindset is about money all the time.
It ain't about money all the time. It's about being able to take care of each other. I mean, he making 7, you making money, and then you paying everything. Somebody gonna get in a situation like it ain't about money. It's about, okay, now, damn, I'm paying everything. His little $7 ain't helping. Some women ain't gonna be cool with it. They're not even gold digger. They're gonna be like, man, damn, you cool with making $7 an hour? Some women are not gonna be cool with that.
But just like you said, there's some women that are not gonna be cool with that.
Majority of them are gonna be cool. It ain't about being greedy. They might feel like, damn, you ain't trying to do better. I mean, it's gonna become a problem. Or it depends on where y'all live and how y'all means is, though. So you saying you cool with your dude making $7 an hour? That's I respect that if you are.
I've dealt with that kind of stuff. Like I really have. So I mean, it didn't bother me as much, I guess. And that's the younger look. This is the younger me. I've been in that situation. That's the younger me. But
So
at this point in time, I'm going to have to say I'm better being by myself than being with somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm better being by myself than with somebody. But the younger me has gone out with somebody like that, and I was making more money.
Right.
They were making less money, and I dealt with that. But this is the thing. Again, it wasn't Xavier's dad, but it was somebody else, and I was okay with that. But he never asked anything from me. He never asked for money. He never what I've learned so far as a life lesson is that there's people in this world that you have to know the four confidential laws of wealth. And if you don't know how to earn money, you don't know how to spend money, you don't know how to save money, and you don't know how to invest it in stuff, then you're never going to have wealth. You get what I'm saying? There's just you can work a $7 an hour and you can still make a living off of it. But this is the thing: are you saving your money wisely?
You ain't gonna better save much if you living by if you making $7 an hour, unless you living with somebody, you ain't saving much money.
You're not saving much, but you're saving something, and it can get better. It can get better. It may take some time. It may take more than somebody making $15 or $16 an hour, but still, you know that you better be budgeting yourself down to the very penny.
Damn, that's gonna be tough though. You're gonna be living a horrible life because this job's out here. Like, what's the point of even taking that? Unless you ain't got no other choice but to take that $7 an hour job. It's so easy to find a $15 an hour job. It's so easy to find those type of jobs because most of the time people ain't paying $7. I just like to see a lot of women. People can talk. I like to see those situations of this woman making more money and then the guy making $7 an hour. It's gonna be some conflict. Women can say it's gonna be cool on paper, but when it actually come to that situation, it's gonna be different.
Well, I've had that situation, and I guess I was just, it was what it was, and I was comfortable,
You must have really liked him then, you know what I'm saying? And I guess they come to the point that women dating dudes who coming out of prison ain't bringing shit to the table though, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's some women on a lower level, or they feel like they'll date a guy like that, but most women making a lot of money. Guy who ain't got shit, who ain't bringing it to the table. It just is what it is. And Gabrielle Union, they felt like I'm if he ain't making no money. And that's just what she learned. I don't think she learned it from her father. I think she learned it.
I've been out with different men though. You know what I'm saying? I've been out with lower income. I've been out with higher income. I've been out with men, and so I've had a feel for what I've had a feel for. But I never make certain things extremely important, which is sex and money. So those are on everybody's level of being like the most important things in the world.
Let me ask you a question. If you met some women who said they felt like I make the most money, I should be able to cheat, how would you feel about those women feeling like they can cheat because they make more money?
If I wouldn't even be a part of that kind of circle. I really don't like cheaters. I really don't. It really does make me sick to my stomach when people cheat.
Okay, now this don't even go as cheating. As far as cheating, let's say this woman said, "I feel like I'm the boss. I run shit in here because I make the most money." How would you feel if you had some friends who say, "Man, I know I run the relationship. I make the most money." You clearly said that earlier. You said if he step out of place, you're gonna bring him down to size.
Now, but that's the thing. This is the thing. I said if he talked to me in a disrespect, like if he approaches a situation and he talks to me in a disrespectful way, then yes, I'm going to have to bring him down a notch. But not if literally a man is respecting you, he's doing good things in your relationship. You're the breadwinner and you still want to disrespect them. That's not fair. That's not right.
Let's say you're in the house with this man, you making the most money. He say, when I come home from work, you the breadwinner. He said, I want my dinner cooked for me and ready for me when I get home from work. But you the breadwinner. How you gonna feel about that?
I'm gonna do that one. I know how to be. Again, you didn't hear me. I was taught to be submissive. Okay, I'm taught. I'm a very balanced person. So my grandmother, she did for her husband, her husband, which is their food for his lunch to carry as a truck driver. She had his food ready when he came home. He had breakfast, he had lunch, and he had dinner. So seeing my grandmother be a woman and she still had a job, but she was, you know, a mother and a wife, a good wife. She kept things done like they were supposed to. Clothes always folded, house
Even
always, you
now,
know,
even
done
if
well,
even
decorated.
if he demanding that's how it's gonna go. He making less money and he telling you this how it's gonna go. You better have my dinner ready for me when I get home. Thank you.
But why wouldn't you do that in the first place as a woman?
I don't know. He might just feel like that's what you're supposed to do. He gonna say it that way. He say, "You make sure you have my dinner ready when I get home." He demanding this is how it's gonna go. Like pretty much, there's some consequences gonna come with it if you ain't got his dinner ready when he get home. He making
Okay,
less
so what kind
money.
of consequences are these though? Since you're saying there's consequences, what kind of
The
consequences?
the regular consequences that a man might think, like, you know what I'm saying, he ain't playing that shit though. He the man in the house.
I know. So what's not playing that? Does that mean that he's gonna put his hands on me?
No, I don't mean he gonna beat you. He just be like, man, you better have my dinner ready. He don't. I just feel like if a man talking like that and he's not the breadwinner, it's gonna be a problem with a woman making more money. He ain't gotta be putting his hands on you, then.
Well, my thing is, again, he better be glad. This is the thing. I love cooking, so to me, that wouldn't be a problem.
I feel you though. So
Now, if it were something that I don't like, though, if I don't like doing, I'm gonna bring him down a notch. But those are womenly duties: to cook, to clean, to keep the house well. My grandfather, you know, he told me men are supposed to, like, they usually take care of the cars, the land, outside stuff, not mostly inside things, just the outside stuff. So the thing is, if I'm gonna take care of what's going on inside, you better take care of what's going on outside.
Right.
This grass better be cut.
What if you don't know how to air, man? Don't know how to fix on the car? That's a skill.
Well, you know what? This is what I chose somebody else the last time, because they say, you're just not gonna marry somebody that doesn't know how to do a car. You're darn right. If you don't know how to fix a car, you don't even want to learn to attempt to work on a car, you are not the man for me. Sorry.
Damn. Hey,
I'm being so honest.
I disagree with that. I remember a woman said something about a man don't know how to do plumbing, he ain't no man. I'm like, hold up, these are skills. It's a lot of men don't know how to fix no cars and do plumbing. Those are skills.
I know, and that's the sad part. That's the sad part. Where did that generation go? Where did those men go?
Well, at the end of the day, what if you okay, let's say this guy's an electrician, but everybody can't do everything. You know what I'm saying? If you're an electrician, you have a skill, and you know how to do electrical work, that don't mean you're gonna know how to fix cars and do plumbing. You can't do them all. Just like I know mechanics who can do mechanical, they can't do electrical, can't do plumbing. You ain't gonna know all of them.
I mean, I get it. You don't know all of them. But I'm going to tell you what I like that saved us a lot of money, and it was working on the cars.
So let's say this guy, electrician, engineer, and he can do all electrical shit in the house. He just don't know how to fix no damn cars. You ain't gonna fuck with him. He fixing all the electrical shit in the house, and he an electrician, and that's gonna mess you up because he don't know how to fix on the damn car. Wow.
I really want my car done.
But what if the power? Because that electrical shit is serious. Because let's say something happened that goddamn electrical, your power out, and he like, I know how to fix it. That don't matter about the house. You just know he know how to fix the damn car because you gotta have some power. You gotta either way. If you don't know how to do electrical, somebody gonna have to come from the company and fix it. If you don't know how to do the car, somebody gonna have to come fix the car. So either way, he can be so that means the car, you good with that. But then when the damn toilet messes up, you gotta call a plumber.
I should say this. Okay. When it comes to the cars and stuff, I feel that they're very, very expensive. Fixing them and finding certain parts are very, very expensive compared to electricity. And so if I had to pick the two, I would rather have a mechanic, than have an electrician. That's just because I've seen the different money, you know, how much money that my grandfather has saved compared to like the electricity and stuff going down, which we've had that too. You know what I'm saying? He's not an electrician. He knows people who are electricians. He has friends, you know what I'm saying, that give him a better price, a lower price because he's got relations, you know.
He knew people.
Yeah, he fixes their cars and they fix his stuff.
If you know somebody know how to fix a car, they'll do it for cheap. It just depends. All of it is a skill trade. Like I know a lot of guys I grew up around with don't know how to fix no goddamn cars. Though. I mean,
I know, and that really puts me in fear because there's a lot of people that really just don't want to work on cars. Though cars are a lot.
So
They're basically buying another house.
So let me ask you a question. You said a man should know how to fix cars. You got mechanics out here. And this, let's say that you got this man, because like Kevin Samuels was like those type of guys that fix on cars and do electrical and stuff. They're different type of men. Let's say you got a high value man. He making $500,000 a year. Why the hell is he gonna be fixing on a car when he making $500,000 a year? He can pay somebody else to do it.
I don't. My grandfather taught me differently. He was making a lot of money too, and I'm just letting you know he still worked on cars. I guess he picked it as a hobby or something, but he still saved money. Just like he told me, like, okay, why in the world would you hire somebody to cut your lawn when you know how to cut grass?
He said, what if he know how to work his mouth? My thing is, you telling me that
wait, what? What if he knows how to work his mouth? I'm sure you do know how to work your mouth.
So this dude making $500,000 a year, but he don't know how to fix on a car. That's gonna be a problem.
It's going to be a problem if you don't want to even try to attempt to learn.
Wow.
Learn. That's the thing. Like, I don't understand why people don't want to learn things or try things. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's where we've lost so much, is because we're so lazy.
$500,000 a year.
We're lazy.
Let's say you a woman in the household. You ain't working. He paying all of it. He like, I don't want you to work. You good. You be the housewife of the house.
I would never be that. Okay, but let's keep on going.
And you complain about him not knowing how to fix a car. And a car is a skill. That's a skill. Everybody cannot fix on cars. Everybody don't need to be messing with the damn cars. That shit is not easy. Like, everybody don't need to be doing electrical. Everybody don't need to be doing plumbing. Everybody can't do carpentry. Everybody can't build houses and stuff like that. Everybody can't be a painter. It's just like, pretty much, I would be shocked if a woman told me, you making this amount of money, but you don't know how to fix on a car. You can't talk to me. I'd be like,
and that's me. I'm sorry. I want somebody that knows how to fix on a car. That's it. That's what I want.
So you tell me
it may not necessarily be what I need, but hey, God will change my mind when He gives me that person.
Because let's say you got this guy know how to do electrical, plumbing, paint. He know how to fix shit. He know how to do everything handy, but he doesn't know how to fix no damn car. You gonna turn that down? Goddamn, that'd be crazy. He said, "Move on, God. Just agree. It's a tough situation to believe it, but at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, though. Like, at the end of the day, though, even if men are the breadwinners, they still got to worry about the women thinking like you think. Now, with women being the breadwinners in the household, the man loses regardless. It's like that. The woman, the breadwinner of the household, she pretty much ain't gonna respect the man in the house. I can't see too many women who breadwinners unless it's on a lower level. Because if a woman make enough money, she's not gonna respect the man. We're just gonna be real. She's not gonna respect him.
I think she would. It depends on how she feels about him. I really do think that women can respect, because I mean, if you guys can do it, why can't we do it? I don't,
So I heard a lot of women on them shows talking about him. I mean, they making that big money. She talking like he better be making more than me. They making millions. They say he gotta get more. So that means you don't even need to be dating nobody like that. Why even try to date somebody who making that much money? Because you just bringing if you know you ain't gonna be making more than her, why even try to date a millionaire? Don't even try to date her. It's just a waste of time.
That's the thing. Don't do that, because the thing is, there are women who are breadwinners, and then there's men who don't make that much, and they have a successful relationship. You can't just take somebody or a few people or a couple of 100 people's relationship and make it like everybody in this world's relationship who has that same kind of what word I'm trying to think of, but basically, what are they saying right now?
He's talking about, I don't know the fuck, man. He's talking crazy. But so that means the end of the day, though,
you can't say that every relationship like that is not going to work out, or this is how it is, because that's just not it. There's too many people in this whole world, and they have that, and they may have that relationship. Just because they're not on social media and they're not talking about it doesn't mean that there's not relationships like that where there's respect for each other. It just depends on what kind of person you are.
Right.
Like when your mind is so focused on money and who's making this and who's making that and stuff, then yes, you're just not going to show respect to each other. And that's personally for both.
I remember I read this article. This women were talking about that. This woman said that a lot of women can't live a regular lifestyle because the reason why they got to choose certain men with money because they got to live that lifestyle. Back in the day, women were cool with the lifestyle of simple. Now women don't want to live a simple lifestyle. They got to have this bag. They got to have this type of purse, this type of clothes. So they demand the man that makes more money because they want to live a certain lifestyle. If women go back to their traditional ways and be like, well, I can just live as long as I got a place to live, food, a car to drive, and stuff like that, they good. But women want all this goddamn other shit now. So it ain't the same no more. That's why a lot of these women are not selling for guys that's average because they got certain stuff they want and only a dude with money can afford it.
But you know what? Then you know what? They'll be single for the rest of their lives. They'll be bitter for the rest of their lives. They'll be bitter for the rest of their lives, and they'll never experience what true love is. That's it.
Someone gonna find that guy with the money. That's why they send around them NBA games, but it ain't the same no more. Like, yeah, you know, in some instances, but some of these women, they want guys to be able to buy them certain kind of bags and Louis Vuitton and shit. We already know that. And you're right, some of them are gonna be alone though, and some of them are gonna find these rich guys because if they look good, these rich guys will take them in and make them a high value woman with their money.
Yeah. Which is sad.
Yeah, it is. But you know,
I want the simple guy. If I get wealthy, I still want the simple guy. The simple guy is gonna be, for me, is gonna be like true. You know, like natural, kind of easygoing, realistic. You know, we don't have to live. I don't ever want to be a wealthy person that lives like the lavish life, kind of like that. You know, where it's flashy and all that stuff. I don't think of myself that. I'm still going to be a person that goes shopping at Walmart, goes to the thrift shop, goes to the flea market, goes to the farmer's market. You know what I'm saying? Because I live around a lot of wealthy people and we're country wealthy. So it's a whole different kind of type of game. It's not living flashy like that. It's still being country. And so that means that you're not all dressed up like that. You're still in overalls or some jeans and a shirt or something like that. You're not living this high life. Like, I know I have family members who are millionaires and they, believe me, you would never know that they were millionaires because they live the country life, the simple life. But yet they are allowed to travel the way that they want to. They spend money the way that they want to, and they're allowed to give to different charities and communities the way that they want to. And they have a lot of land the way that they want to.
Right.
And we build lakes so we can go fishing because we love fishing. So that's, you know, it's just a different way. I feel like it also depends on where you live and how you're raised or how you're brought up. And I guess also what you want in life. But not every wealthy person is living the flashy life. They don't have to have the Louis Vuitton or the Chanel bag and all that stuff. You don't have to have all that to be in wealth. You don't.
That's true though. But I appreciate you coming on the show though. I'm probably about to end it though. It's getting close to, you know what I'm saying, 11 o'clock though. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know you was coming on here, but I appreciate everybody that came on the show.
Hopefully I thought I inboxed you, or I did something. I thought I inboxed you. But I probably didn't.
You might have did, but I mean, I don't know. I have to look at my my Instagram or something on Facebook to see. But because some people didn't come on. I seen some people in the chats though, they ain't want to come up though, which that's usual. The people don't want to show their face, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, don't be scared, people. Get in.
Pimp always
have a conversation. Debate with me.
Love, hate talking crazy. Yeah, some people said they couldn't come on, but I don't know. Like my next topic, it might be about similar stuff. It might be about, you know, picking up women. You know, so I might do something for the people who actually like want to see pickup videos. So that might be least interesting to women because you know what I'm saying, I don't want to hear about no pickup videos. But I appreciate you coming on the show.
Hey, did you actually see this? There was actually a video about what we were talking about probably 2 times ago or something about the gym. This woman actually, she got attacked at the gym. She let in this person, this guy, and he came in and she thought that he was just somebody like a member, somebody who had a membership. And so she literally had to fight for her life because he was trying to hurt her.
Damn, that's crazy. Like, how did he get in there? I mean, that's on the gym. Then they let somebody come in there. Usually they check you and make sure you got to scan your phone or sign in before you come into a gym. So how did he get in the gym?
She did it. She let him in because she thought he was a part of the, you know, like a membership like she was, because she was there late at night.
Oh, was this a complex gym or
I don't know what kind of gym this. I don't know what kind of gym this was, but I know that she opened the door. The doors were locked, and she opened it because she said she thought he was a member of their gym. And then all of a sudden,
Must have been like a personal gym because you ain't getting no Planet Fitness if you ain't got no membership. Best believe that. You ain't getting no Gold's Gym. None of those gyms like that. It must have been a complex or some kind of gym where if she let them in, that means they had to been somewhere in a complex. I mean, damn, that's like he came into that neighborhood and came to that complex. That means that's dangerous though. Because if you had a complex and some stranger come up you ain't never seen, you ain't know, that mean, man, that is a different case right there though. That's dangerous. But
yeah, but she survived. She fought him as best as she could. I mean, she kept on fighting him. And I guess she wore him out because, you know, obviously he gave up or somebody called 911 and saw what she was going through.
This is like you being at home. This is like being at home and you open your damn door and a dude come in trying to break in. That's similar. So that's not, that's a little bit different. It's different. But yeah, I mean, damn, so that means she was at home in her personal complex and she didn't know he didn't live there. That's crazy as hell though. But that'll never happen at a regular gym because you ain't coming there, goddamn, all them people there. You're not coming into a regular gym because they're gonna scan. If your name ain't coming up on that thing, they're like, hold up now. They're gonna call the police on you, or they're gonna make you get out.
I work out at home. I don't really go to the gym. I used to go to the gym, but don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I work out at the gym, but I appreciate you coming on the show though, man. Hopefully you can come on again though. I'm gonna try to think of some new topics. Next one probably gonna be, you know, more towards pickup videos, but I'm gonna have some new topics though, you know what I'm saying? Try to get some more different people to come on the show.
Maybe like the biblical one?
Maybe if it's dealing with dating, you gotta be dating, you gotta be dating because you know what I'm saying, that's what this is about, dating channel. So
okay, so have you ever been out with somebody who is all about the Bible and then they try to kind of quiz you on the Bible?
I never been out with a person like that. I talked to a woman one time who she had been through some stuff. She was into the church. She was trying to get me to go to the church, but you know, we really didn't talk. I mean, I believe in God too, though, but she was trying to like pretty much force it upon me. And it's not that you can't, if you're gonna go to church, but I don't think you should force nothing upon nobody when they come to church, because first you need to get to know this person. And then if y'all decide to go to church. But I have dated a woman one time who was I don't know if she was into the church deep, but she went to church. She didn't care. She did not ask me one time about a church until I disagreed with something she was doing or something, not something she was doing. I disagreed with her. And then she started talking about how he got to go to church. Like, hold up. I could have been an atheist before now. We could have been already had sex. So some women will bring it up early and some people will bring it up late. My thing is, if you deep into the church or you deep into something, why would you wait until you in court feelings and got sex with this person to bring it up? Because then when they tell you they ain't got them into that, you got to be mad at yourself because you should have said, that's something you should bring up at the beginning.
Yeah.
And people don't do that all the time. I've had it plenty of times happen. They don't bring that type of stuff up. They overlook it. And that's how you get into situations of getting involved with somebody who you're not compatible with. Because like I said, if I'm not an atheist, I believe in God, but imagine a woman fell for this dude. She know if he might not, she knows she ain't gonna date nobody who don't want to go to church. And then at the end of the day, you find out he an atheist. Then now you like, damn, why did you have sex with him? Because you should have brought that up at first.
Yeah. That's true. People need to bring up, who they are, really and honestly, up front.
Right. You should bring it up. I mean, it's serious. But you know what I'm saying? If you get into new topics, you just shoot them out to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get some different people on the show. Think of some new live shows to discuss. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you coming on the show.
And you should also tell them about you doing a Facebook group.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Yeah. I do tell people that though. Some people come, different people come. The more people come, though, you know what I'm saying, the more people might come on the show. But I appreciate you though. You have a good rest of your night.
You have a nice night.
All right,
Bye.
see you later. All right, talk to you later.